Hey, what's up to all my subscribers, all my new people? Thanks for coming back. You're hanging out with RAMO RETRAC. I'm going to get right on into this. I hate doing videos like this, but I got to because nobody else does. You know what I mean? So, we're going to get right on into this and walk through it. You know, if I hear something where I want to interject, I will on this one. And, because it's serious, and I think we're all getting a little bit worried with what's going on, and like what we see in the news, and what's going on with our youth and our families, so let's go ahead and get on into this right now and see what we got here.
Because it does happen to have its roots also in the slavery era, is the adultification of black children. The reality is we're seeing conservatives now executing their agenda by way of saying they need to keep children safe. And to the extent that that references to children, even though we know it's veiled for all sorts of nonsense, but we definitely know that it's only cishet white children. And we see this time and time again as black children are deemed threatening or dangerous or hypersexualized simply because they exist. For example, in April, 16-year-old Ralph Yarl, who you can see pictured here. We're going to put up his photo, although I'm sure you've probably seen it because it was all across the news. And when he was shot in Kansas City, Missouri, when he accidentally knocked on the wrong neighbor's door when he was trying to pick up his siblings. And the teen's assailant, Andrew Lester, 84-year-old white man, pictured here, he stated that he thought Ralph was trying to break into his home, and he was scared to death due to the boy's size. Ralph is a lanky 5'8" kid under 140 pounds. Get out of here. Also, in May, a Mississippi...
And the sad part about it is I didn't even hear about that. I mean, this stuff goes on so much now till... you're lucky to even catch it on the news now. It's happening today. You know what I mean?
Cop named Greg Capers, well, he shot 11-year-old Adarian Murray, whose photo we'll put up here. That child had called police for help, but he was faced with deadly violence.
11 years old, and I'm looking at the kid now. He doesn't look more than 9 years old.
And left with incredible amounts of trauma.
What are we gonna do about this?
Sometimes I can see myself laying inside the coffin. Them are my thoughts at night, my only ones. And sometimes I think people are watching me. But my main thought is me dead.
11 years old, as a child. The adultification of black...
Did you hear that? Hold on, wait a second. I mean, like, it's not okay. That's not okay.
11 years old,
that's not
as a child.
okay.
The adultification of black children, it's illogical, it's wholeheartedly racist, and it's incredible.
That's not okay for an adult to think. That is too much weight on anybody's mind. You see what I mean? These kids are getting scarred out here, even when stuff doesn't happen to them. They're getting scarred hearing about stuff. They're hearing about schools getting shot up. It doesn't matter if it doesn't happen. It's real. That's not the ghost up under your bed that we used to be afraid of. You see what I mean?
Harmful. Being seen as adults negatively impacts kids' emotional, mental, and physical health, and it makes it more likely that they're going to be subject to unwarranted punishment and even disciplinary disparities. For example, we know that black children are far more likely to be subject to suspension and expulsion in the academic educational climate for the same behavior in which their white colleagues, classmates engage in. And as we just spoke about, the educational disparities that are already present because of segregation,
I think I went past the part that I wanted to play.
This is very much a part that is built into the fabric. And also we have to consider the intersectionality trauma.
Sometimes I can see myself laying inside the coffin.
I ain't never thought like that before in my life. I ain't never had no damn thought like that. If it was fleeting. What? I've never ever dwelled on myself being in a coffin. That's something that you might think about. I'm 52. I'm not thinking about being in a damn coffin. But if I had a brush with death like that, right, sooner, you see what I mean? I would have. I'd probably have a whole lot more thoughts too.
Them are my thoughts at night, my only ones. And sometimes I think
He said that those are his only thoughts at night. You see how you brush over stuff like that? We've gotten so used to people telling us crazy shit that when we hear it, we're barely listening. You see what I mean?
people are watching me. And sometimes I think people are watching me.
He thinks people are watching him. Do you know what kind of mental state that will create? Not only will it create paranoia, it could also lead to schizophrenia. Okay? I went to school for psychology, so I understand the damage that's being done here, or that's already been done. And you know what? It's gonna get passed down. His children are gonna be affected by this in some way. In some way. And that's the real sad part about it, is that I don't see the chain being broken. I don't even see the chain actively being removed, or anybody trying to remove that chain. Or let me go even deeper. I don't even see people that know they have a chain on. Let me go a little bit deeper. I don't see people that know what a chain is. It's been there so damn long. I'm RAMO RETRAC, the baddest man on YouTube.